like this might be for a niche audience, but I'm a manager at 23, and sometimes I just don't want people to know how old I am. Reason being is that sometimes you'll get boomers in the workplace who will treat you really differently if you say how young you are, and I just want to avoid that whole kerfuffle. So here are some tactics that I use. First one is always refer to your girlfriends or boyfriends as partners. Kind of makes it sound a little bit more like settled, I suppose. It makes you sound a bit older. Any pets, you're immediately mum or dad. They are your fur baby. Also, don't talk about your parents or siblings. People tend to talk about who they live with. And if you are living with parents, siblings at home, try not to talk about them as much because it can convey a bit of a younger perspective. My personal favorite is to deflect age questions with skincare. So if someone asks how old I am, I'll say, older than I look, I started retinol at 20. And the biggest one to not get questioned in the first place is just to carry yourself with confidence. You got this.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Here's today's news in the headlines. Aussie manager reveals frustrating reason she hides her age at work. A young Aussie manager has offered tips on how to conceal your real age in the workplace in order to avoid frustrating encounters with baby boomer colleagues or employees. Sarah, who goes by Sarah's Money Diary on TikTok, revealed the big reason she avoids revealing her age in the workplace, particularly to older workers. The 23-year-old is currently in a manager position at her job and revealed she has had problems with boomers treating her differently once they find out her age. I am a manager at 23 and sometimes I just don't want people to know how old I am, she explained in her video. The reason being is that sometimes you will get boomers in the workplace who will treat you really differently if you say how young you are, and I just want to avoid that whole kerfuffle. Explaining further in the caption of the video, Sarah said that, while there is nothing wrong with people knowing her age, she would rather people judge her for her work and not how old she is. Obviously, HR and relevant people know how old I am, but I'm trying to stop Bob from sales distrusting my work because he thinks I'm baby, she said, in order to help other young workers that may be dealing with similar issues. Sarah shared some of the tactics she uses to avoid giving out her real age. She advised Gen Zers to always refer to their girlfriend or boyfriend as their partner, claiming it comes across as more settled and makes you sound a bit older. The manager also suggested referring to any pets you have as your fur baby, a term made popular and loved by millennials. Another rule was to not talk about your parents or siblings. People tend to talk about who they live with and if you are living with your parents, siblings at home. Try not to talk about them as much because it can convey a bit of a younger perspective. Sarah said, my personal favorite is to deflect age questions with skincare. So if someone asks how old I am, I will say older than I look. I started retinol at 20. However, Sarah believes the most foolproof way not to get questioned about your age in the first place is to carry yourself with confidence. It appears she isn't alone in her struggles of being a young person in the workforce, with multiple commenters revealing they have had similar experiences. My age is a constant topic of conversation at work and I don't get it. I'm 26, which isn't even that young, one person said. So annoying that we have to do this. I'm 27 but look younger and still get treated differently, another wrote. One commenter claimed that 30 today still get comments about being young all the time. Men never get the same treatment. It's exhausting, she added. Other commenters revealed they continually allude to being older while at work, with one doing so by making references to the early 90s and another claiming she often actually forgets how old she is because she continually says a different age. While some young Aussies are struggling with being treated differently in the workplace, there are others who say even finding a job is becoming nearly impossible. Recently, TikTok creator Keely Pujovic struck a nerve with Gen Z Aussies when she revealed that she'd been trying for months to find employment and still had nothing to show for it. It is so hard to find a job. I've been searching for months, she explained. She said she was now feeling stressed and worried she wouldn't be able to find a job at all. The young Aussie elaborated and said she was looking for a fashion assistant job, but only saw jobs requiring more experience. Can someone tell me why it is so hard? She demanded. And she is far from the only Gen Zer feeling this way. With posts from young emerging in online forums on a regular basis revealing their struggle to find work, Liam Dortenzio, head of people and culture at Employment Hero, told news.com.o that Generation Z weren't having trouble landing jobs because of unrealistic expectations, but rather because they were trying to establish careers during hard times. It's unfair to say that the expectations of Gen Z are too high. Instead, their expectations are in response to an economic backdrop of rising housing costs and high inflation, he said. Dortenzio said that if young people are finding it hard to nab a job, there are also a few steps they can take to improve their chances. Networking is vital, as many job opportunities are not advertised. Using social media professionally to make connections can also be beneficial. It's also recommended to demonstrate flexibility and a willingness to learn, he advised. Young job seekers should also convey their adaptability and openness to taking on new roles or changing industries, which can make them more attractive to potential employers. Let your thoughts known in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a like. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.